All right, my friends. Hello. It's good to see you on again. And the J Golf Morning Show. It looks like the banner still says J Golf Morning Show. I think it's the J Golf Show now. I have to go back and look. But anyway, welcome. Hey, listen, I want to talk to you today about rejection. Rejection. Is it a no or is it a maybe? How to handle those no's, okay? How to handle rejection when you're told no. That's what we're going to talk about today, my friend. So I hope you're ready for it. And so let's get it kicked off right now, right? So what are we talking about? When we're talking about rejections, it doesn't matter what you're doing, whether it's in a personal relationship, like you're asking that girl, hey, look, would you like to go out? Or, you're looking for a job proposition, an opportunity, okay? And you get those no's. When you're competing for something and you didn't happen to make the auditions, okay? And you get a no, right? Or you can't go forward because you got a no. Don't let it crush you. Do not let it crush you. The worst thing you can do is allow that no to control you and to take over your life and your hopes and your dreams and the possibilities that is you in you for the world to see. So you're going to get your no's. In fact, I would venture to say that if you don't get a no, okay, then you're not as good as you think you are. You can be a lot better. You can grow to become better, but you must get the no's to become better, okay? When you have a dream, you have a goal, you have aspiration, you have something you want to achieve, and you get the no's and you want to stick with it, then you're going to get better. So anyway, so listen, rejection. Let's talk about that. Rejection. Folks, it is an inevitable part, inevitable part of the business landscape, especially when proposing ideas or trying to gain new clients, right? It can be very disheartening to hear no, but understanding the different types of rejections can actually help you respond effectively here. So here we'll explore 3 perspectives that you might encounter. No, not ever. No, not right now. Or it could be no, but tell me more, right? So when you are asking for something, you want to receive something, you want that opportunity, you have a 50-50 chance. And some of you may have heard me say that before. It's a yes or a no. If it's a yes, fantastic. If it's a no, you still have a chance, okay? Remember Dumb and Dumber? So you're saying there's a chance. Yes, I'm telling you there is a chance. Coach Jay is telling you there is still a chance. All right? So let's talk about no's because each one presents a unique opportunities for personal growth. So let's talk about the first one. When you hear that no, not ever. No, not ever. Okay? They may not say not ever, but you can tell pretty much what they mean when they say no, I don't think so. No, that's not good for us. Well, here's what I want you to understand. The response can feel like a punch in the gut, right? We know that. We got the no's. It's like, oh, you thought you had it, but you got to know. It can be pretty disheartening and discouraging. It's definitive and often leaves, when you get that no, not ever, it is definitive and often leaves little hope for future engagement. So here's how to handle that. 1, acknowledge your feelings. Acknowledge it. You're going to have a knowledge of it. I got to stop doing the thumbs up things. It always does that. Acknowledge your feelings. Allow yourself to feel disappointed. It's okay to take a moment to process those emotions, but you want to get yourself back on track and don't camp out in that emotion, especially if it's a negative emotion. It's going to take you down a path. You're going to get lost in your head. And I tell you what, you've got to get out of your head sometimes. We can get so trapped and so lost up here in our heads that we can't see any way forward. Okay, so you got to get out of your head. You got to acknowledge your feelings, okay, and then process your emotions. Number 2, seek feedback. When you get that no, not ever, seek feedback. Ask for it. Ask why they said no. You see, understanding their reasoning can actually provide valuable insights for any future proposals you may present. Number 3, refine your approach. Refine your approach. Use this experience as a motivation to improve on your pitch and seek out other opportunities. Now, when you get a no, that's okay. One thing I used to always say, so what next? Develop a mantra. So what next? So what, question mark, next, period, exclamation point, 3 exclamation points. Next, you've got to have that attitude of success, that you want to move forward. So, okay, it said no here. There's 1,100 yeses out there waiting for me, okay? Another thing I want to talk about on the refining your approach, you may want to evaluate how you're actually approaching people when you get those no's. If you're getting repeated no's, okay, it's not the world that is against you. It could be in the way that you present yourself. Now, here's an example. One time when I was in the military, I had to actually, I started to say audition. It was an audition, interview for a position. Now, the position I was interviewing for, I had to go in front of a board, about 3 individuals, 3 senior leaders in the military. And I was an unknown to them. They didn't know who I was. Now, the person I was competing against for this position actually knew everybody on the board. They had relationships because they worked in the same building, and this individual had developed rapport with the panel, and this individual actually had more experience in the role I was competing for. So naturally, I thought, man, there's no way I'm getting this, but I'm going there. And what I did got me the job. I was less qualified. I did not know these people at all. I'd never met anybody on the board at all. Okay. I was not serving in any capacity for the role that I was applying for. This other individual did. He filled all the blanks. Here's how I got the job. It was my attitude. I came in there with exuberance and confidence. I was not exasperated, and I was not lacking in confidence. I'll never forget the time that one of the gentlemen on the board asked me, and he was actually going to be my area coordinator. He says, where do you see yourself in 5 years if you do get accepted to this position? And I said, sitting at your desk, sitting in your chair, doing his job. That's what I said. I got the job. And it's because of the way I approach it. So sometimes you got to refine your approach. What does that look like? Have somebody else help you with that too. I'm not going to, this is one of the points that I'm probably camping out on the most because I think it's important. You know, you got to ask yourself, did I go in there exuberantly or exasperated? You've been disappointed. You got discouraged. You already disqualified yourself before you gave them a chance to disqualify you, right? Because you're going in exasperated. You can't do that. People don't want to hire people that are Eeyores, if you will. We don't hire Eeyores. We hire people with a positive attitude for success. Okay. And then the fourth thing, when you do get that no, not ever, stay resilient. Stay resilient. Remember, a definitive no does not define your worth or the value of your ideas, the value of what you have to bring. Remember, we're not going to be everybody's flavor. I can take my wife down to get some ice cream, right? I may want vanilla. She may want chocolate. I may want sprinkles. She may want Reese's candy in hers, right? Not everybody is going to want the same flavor. You may not be the flavor that they're looking for. That's okay. Because I know a lot of people out there like vanilla with sprinkles, okay? So that means that you go out there and somebody is going to appreciate what you have to offer, but you got to stay at it. You can't give up. You can't quit. When you get discouraged, tighten up your belt and just do what I always say, which I'll probably tag on this, is you got to get up, get out, and get at it. Nobody else is going to make it happen for you but you. So that's what I have on. If they say no, no, not ever. Okay. The second no is no, not right now. Now this response is more hopeful. It indicates that the potential client might be open to reconsidering in the future. Maybe not now, but in the future. So here's how to navigate this situation. 1, express your understanding. Absolutely. So I totally understand now's not the right time. Okay. Thank them for their honesty and acknowledge their current position. Chances are if they say no, not right now, they're going to give you an explanation of why they believe it's not a good time now for them, right? Offer to stay in touch with them. That's the second thing. Offer to stay in touch. Suggest scheduling a follow-up in a few months, or ask if you can send updates about your work. Ask them, do you mind if I send you things that are coming up? Do you mind if I email you and send you invitations or to, an event I may be hosting, or a service I may be providing, or a project, right? So you want to do that. Offer to stay in touch. And check back with them. Okay, check back. Follow up is always key. Follow up in about 3 months. If you tell them, hey, I tell you what, can I check back with you in 3 months? Great. Check back with them in 3 months. I've had people try to sell me that it just was not the right time, and they pulled this. They used this approach. Said, well, can we contact you and say in 3 months? Okay, yeah, let's give that a shot. And they call me back in 3 months, and at that time, I might have been ready for it. Okay. So that's what you want to do. You want to build that relationship. And that's what we do. Keep the door open. Keep the door open. Maintaining communication can lead to future opportunities when the timing is right. So always keep the door open. Don't close the door. Okay. And then show persistence. Show it. Demonstrate to your potential clients, your prospect, that your commitment and willingness to engage down the line. You're demonstrating this. You are committed to connecting with them. Your willingness to engage with them down the road. Okay. So they have you when they come to that point where they do need your services, your product, your ideas, whatever it is you have to share with them. Okay. When they get to that point, they're going to remember you. You want to make sure to build up a great rapport and great relationship with them in this time. If they say no, you handle it gracefully, and you show gratitude. Okay. Now, the third no, and there's 3 of these no's that you're going to be faced with. The no, not ever. The no, not right now. And now, finally, number 3, no, but tell me more. Now, this is a more positive, this is a more hopeful one. This response shows that they actually have genuine interest. Even if it doesn't lead to an immediate yes, they are interested. See? So here's how to make the most of this no response. 1, clarify concerns. Ask specific, not generalized, but specific questions to understand their hesitations or their reservations, what's holding them back. And then once they tell you, then help them navigate that. It may be that they can't do it now, or maybe they don't understand it. Maybe they need more information. And when you give them more information, they can understand it better and come to a point of deciding to take you up on your offers now. Or maybe they'll remember you in 3 months and go back to the second one. Make sure to keep engaged with them. Okay. Provide additional information. Use this opportunity also to adjust your proposal to better meet their needs. Maybe what you're offering is too much for them at that time, but you may have something that would fit within their budget. See, if I go in with an organization and what I see that they need, okay, after having an assessment, I don't make a determination of what they need. They tell me what they need, okay? I don't go in there. Here's the thing. You want to solve a problem. You want to bring a solution to their problem. You don't want to create a problem to solve, okay? You want to solve their problem, not create a problem to solve. So you need to know and understand where are they trying to get to, and what seems to be the hiccup, what seems to be the obstacle, the challenge for them, okay? That's what you want to focus on. So provide additional information and adjust things according to that. So if they can't afford or have the time, whether time or resources, your whole program, then what part of the program can you offer them now? And then they can get the rest of the program later. So what can you offer? I love what my wife always said. Never ask yourself, what can't you do, rather than say, what can you do? I can't do this, but what can I do? I can't offer you this, but what can I offer you? You can't afford this, but what can you afford? What is in your budget for training? Great. Let's set up an individualized program just for you. It's very specific. Okay, so ask for additional information. Engage further. Embrace this chance to deepen the conversation and showcase what your value is. Don't come across too cocky, arrogant. Don't tell lies. Don't fabricate. Don't exaggerate. Be straight up and honest, okay? Because I'm going to tell you something. You may get over on them. You may tell them that you're the best thing since sliced bread. Come to find out later, you're not quite that good. You don't want to set yourself up for them to be disappointed in you in the future. So you want to be honest. You want to be transparent. Tell them where you are. And then the fourth one in this final no, but tell me more. Be adaptable. Be adaptable. Be prepared to modify your approach based on their feedback and their interest. Be prepared to modify your service to them, your product, your programs. What is it that you can do to modify what you're already doing to fill their need? Remember, you want to solve their needs. I have a ton of resources. Talks about everything from leadership development on the beginner's level, team building, communication, how to connect, personality assessments, how to set up organizational sponsorship program, to what I consider one of the leaders' greatest tools is the OACCFF. Ask me more about that later. I think I may have done a video on that already. But what I know is, if they have a problem communicating with their team, then I'm not going to go in there with assessment of personality assessments. Maybe that would be a tool I might use, or if they're looking to expand their business, I'm not going to go in there and talk to them about personal growth, So you want to be adaptable. You want to use the tools that you have that they need. Don't try to give them all the tools you have. Just find out what they need. Remember, I'll say this again and again and again. And I had to come to terms with this myself. I had to come to terms with this. I wanted to give everybody everything. I wanted to give them the fire hydrant. Open up the fire hydrant. Here's everything I got. Boom. In fact, you need this, this, this. I didn't ask them what they needed. I told them what they needed. You know what happened? They told me, hit the door, Jack. You don't get contracts like that. You don't help anybody like that. So find out what is that there is their need and then you determine how you can help them, and then present that to them. If you got an 8-week program, but they only have 4 weeks, great. What can you teach them in those 4 weeks? Okay. So handling rejections, it's very crucial. It's a very crucial skill that we all need to develop. Okay. For any entrepreneur, any business owner, anybody that's out there prospecting. Okay, this is a skill that you can develop. Whether you encounter a very firm no, not right now, or an inquisitive, please tell me more. Excuse me. Each response offers a chance for growth. Reflect on your experience. Seek that feedback. Keep communicating. Keep those channels open with them. And remember, every rejection can lead to a valuable lessons and pave the way for future success. All right. By embracing rejection as part of your journey, you'd be better equipped to turn challenges into opportunities. Excuse me. Keep pushing forward and trust that each no is just another step toward your ultimate goals. No's are not bad. No's help us grow and develop and become better. Because when we get a no, we find out why they said no, then we try to fix that. Now, sometimes people say no because they just don't like to invest. Then that's not your clientele. You want people that are willing to invest in you. You want people that are willing to invest in themselves. Okay? So that's what I got for you, my friends. Thanks for tuning in today on today's episode on the Jay Goff Show. If you found this discussion helpful, please share it with others who might also benefit. Also, don't forget to subscribe and join us next time for another insightful episode on life and leadership. Also, until next time, keep pushing forward. And remember that every no is just a stepping stone on your journey to success. All right, my friends, God bless you. I'll see you next time. Hey, remember, get up, get out, and get at it, because the world needs what you have to offer. All right. Always contact me at jgoff. I should have put that up there. Where's it at? Boop, 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 boop. There it is. Scrolling on the bottom. there's the website, JKG Consultants, j@jkgconsultants.com. There's my phone number. You can call or text. And if I can serve you in any way, I could bring this program into your organization, do an assessment. Let's find out how we can make your organization, your business succeed. Okay, we'll find out together, and then I'll formulate the plan to see what we have for you, and get you going. All right, my friends. God bless you. We will see you next time on the J Golf Show.